That's a fish. Got him. There we go. Yep. Got him. Let's go. No way. Whew. All right, guys, we have finally made it to the pond that we're gonna be starting today's little fishing mission. This is actually a pond that you guys have seen me fish in one of my most recent videos, actually a pond that I've only fished one other time before today. And it is a super clear water, little secluded pond that, like I said, I've only fished once. So we're gonna see if we can't come back here and figure out some of these spring bass, see if we can't get on some big fish here. So let's get right into it. Okay, so like I said, this is a super clear water pond. I'm actually gonna be starting off just pitching some of these creature baits that I have tied on. This is just a Googan Baits bandito bug up into these submerged trees right here, these fallen trees. And there are a ton all around this pond. Pretty much gonna be making my way all the way around this pond and hoping to find some big fish. The one time I was here, I did see a few pretty big fish coming right up shallow. So I'm hoping we can't catch some of those today because this pond seems pretty juicy. Clear water, some grass, fallen trees, bunch of big bait fish. We should find some big fish here as long as we keep fishing around these shallow areas when these big females should be moving up, getting ready for the spawn. So let's start fishing and hopefully can't get on some of these big fish. I'm excited. That's a fish. Got him. There we go. Got him. There we go. First fish of the day there. I pitched it onto a submerged piece of a little tree, and this dude is chubby. I mean, it's not a super big fish, but he absolutely destroyed it. Perfect hook right in the top of the mouth. That dude is definitely chubbing up for the spring. Not a bad little first fish of the day. Small mouth, but he's definitely a thick fish. Let's get him back in the water. All right, guys, solid first fish of the day on that bandito bug. Let's get him back in the water. There he goes. That was a sick little bite. I saw a submerged piece of a tree out there, which is where I got my first bite of the day as well. Just a little further down the bank. Pitched to it, and that dude must have hit it as soon as it hit the water on that Googan Baits bandito bug in the green pumpkin color, since this water is so clear. So that's a good first fish of the day. Let's get back out there. Oh my God, he ate it. He's got it. Got him. There we go. That was this. Oh my God, he came off. No, that was he ate it right at the bank. He ate it right at the bank. He was like 3 feet away from the bank, and that was such a cool eat. I don't know how I didn't hook him. I watched him follow it in to 3 feet away from the bank, and he destroyed it. All right, guys, that bite literally came a few feet from the bank. I don't know how I didn't hook him. I watched him just eat the whole bait, and then I let him eat it. And then he was still hanging right next to the bank where he got hooked. Dang it. I wish I could have caught that fish. It was not a giant, probably about the same size as the other one, but it was just such a cool eat. He just inhaled the bait, and I hooked him for a second. You guys could definitely see him on the GoPro. Dang. Good bite, though. Oh, there's a bass going up to it. He's going up to it. Oh, there's two. He's gonna eat it. He's gonna eat it. He's got it. He's got it. He's running with it. Oh, he let it go. There were two bass right there. One of them ate it. There he is. Oh my God. Did you guys see that? He was on it. Oh my gosh. I mean, I haven't hooked him. He was literally right there. Got him that time. There we go. There we go. Finally. 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 Hooked him. That's definitely a little bit smaller one than the other one I was getting bites from. But I got bit like 3 or 4 times on the bandito bug as well as this dragon drop in that same spot. And I finally got one to get hooked. That's definitely the smallest one of the day. Just a little, probably about a ½ pounder. Still a chubby guy and really nice colors in this clear water. He absolutely destroyed it. I've gotten so many bites in this one little spot. Switched up to the other side of the pond and he destroyed it. Let's get him back in the water. All right, guys. Second fish of the day. Not a giant, but still a good little fish. Right in this super shallow water. I got a bunch of bites. And this dude absolutely destroyed it. Let's get him back. There he goes. That was so sick. I was getting so many bites in that area. And I switched up to a little smaller presentation from that bandito bug to a little finesse wacky rig here with the Gooping Baits Dragon Drop. And finally got one to eat that bait. I'm gonna cast back in here because there are a bunch of other fish. There was even a little bit bigger one, definitely would have been the biggest one of the day, that ate it like 3 or 4 times. But he just kept eating the end of the bait. It gets a little bit deeper out there, so there's definitely a bunch of fish hanging right in that area. Just really slowly moving this bait along the bottom. Alright guys, we've made it to the second pond of the day here. And that first pond was super productive in terms of just the amount of bites we got. And good bites as well, like eating the bait. But I just could not seem to hook those fish, even the ones that I just saw absolutely destroy it. Especially that one that came off right at the bank. But we're at the second pond of the day, only have about 10 minutes to fish, just hoping to get on one more good little fish for this video. The heck? How does the line even get that tangled? I saw one right there. He definitely bit it too. Yep, he's got it. He's got it right now. Got him. No, he came off. No, no, no. Dang it. He was on there. I literally broke off my line in the spool. I've been hand lining my bait in. Oh my God, he was running with it. Come on. Yep. Got him. Let's go. Let's go. No way. On the hand line. Hand lining it in. Hand lining it in. Oh my God. No way. That's not even as small as I thought it was. Hand lining that bait in. I literally saw him by the bank. I broke off on my spool. As you guys can see right there, it is all messed up in there. It broke off and I've been hand lining it in. And this dude destroyed it. That's bigger than I thought he was. Probably about a ½ pounder. That was so cool. Let's get him back in the water. Alright guys, second pond of the day produces a nice little fish. And that was so cool on the hand line. Let's get him back in the water. Let's get him back here. Oh, that was so cool. I mean, it's not super impressive that you catch a fish on a wacky rig in a pond like this, but it's just still cool to catch it literally hand lining that bait in. There was a few right up in the bank, and that dude absolutely destroyed it. I had just gotten a bite as well. Pretty much just throwing that bait in the water and my reel is just all messed up. Throwing that bait into the water and just kind of fishing it as if I was fly fishing, and then pitching it back in there. I mean, I can only cast maybe 10 feet from the bank, but that was enough to get that fish to commit to it. And I'd gotten a bite on the cast prior as well. That is just so cool. I mean, not a big fish, but a cool and fun catch nonetheless.